Allegheny and Monongahela Rivers. We're in the football town of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania at Acrisure Stadium. Welcome in, everyone. Kate Scott, Brock Hewitt on the call for you for this one. And I'm sure a lot of people in attendance and watching from home, Brock, they've already got the winner made up in their mind. But I'll tell you one thing, we've got a sideline down there ready to dispel that eye test.
Well, all that talk before the game is just that. Talk. You can look at past performance. You can look at metrics. You can spin any numbers you want. But we're about ready to kick this thing off. And from there, it's anybody's game.
Daniel Carlson ready to get us started. And we're off from Acrisure. Johnson with a return here.
Well, that's the case of either overthinking things or somehow not thinking enough on that kickoff return. You got to think the 20-yard line is worst case. Instead, the coverage team sticks it with a really long field ahead.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Looking to throw right away. And his first pass falls incomplete.
Well, that's like a good peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Takes both to make it work. And defensively, you've got to have that pressure up front. That's peanut butter. And then you'd like to have some jelly. And that was almost a huge play with an interception.
And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. To throw here on 1st down. That one's cut along the left sideline. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Pass play now. Escapes it. This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. He'll look to throw. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Along the right sideline, there's space. And he makes the Mets go. It's a touchdown on the pick six. So on our opening drive, Brock, we've got a big defensive highlight already as the pick six starts off our scoring.
This is a defense who isn't hiding how they're approaching this game. They want to be disruptive. They're unafraid to be aggressive. Can be a risky mentality to have. But boy, can it set a tone early.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Johnson now on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. First carry here for the rookie out of Penn State. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Offense up to the line fast. And they send a man in motion. They'll throw on 1st. Off the mark there, incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now it's 2nd down. Back to throw now. Has him on the quick hitter. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Metcalf's got it, complete. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here. They'll throw it again. 10-yard line. There it is. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers cut it to a lone point on the scoreboard. Pat Fryermuth, the touchdown. Point after up and good from Boswell. And the Steelers tie this game 7-7. Now Boswell on to send this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Starting the drive with a give to Jones. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. Time now for the second quarter. Raiders in possession. They have second and pretty long here. Rolling out to his left. Throwing on the run, deep down the middle. Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And things look tougher now with third and long. Throwing is Willis. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Steelers will take over along the midfield stripe after the interception and return. Well, partner, you know this one firsthand. Getting them behind the sticks really limited what the call could be on the offensive side, and no doubt helped set up that INT.
Unfortunately, I sure do. And when you're in these situations, you got to have self-talk. You really do as a quarterback. You got to tell yourself, third and long, extra long like this, protect the football. Protect the football. A punt is okay. Quarterback extra aggressive in the defense.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. Boswell gets that point after to go. And the Steelers break that tie and now lead by 7. Now Boswell on to send this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Complete over the middle. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you planned for, and you go out and execute.
First and 10. Here's Jones. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. It's the 2-minute warning now from Acrisure. It's the Raiders with work to do on 2nd and 12. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Finds a man right side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few. He got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
That's Jefferson. He's got it. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. Third down, here's Jones. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. This offense in position now. It's first and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Raiders earn the chance to tie it before halftime. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Johnson with a return here. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left. Airing it out to start this drive. He connects with his back deep down the middle. And he flips the field for them before being taken down. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its second timeout. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. To throw it on first down. Buys time, rolling right. On the run right, throwing deep down the side. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
2nd and 10 now. Has it at the 7. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers take the lead just before halftime. Boswell to add the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Steelers break that tie and now lead by 7. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Looking to throw. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock. This one intended for the running back. So that brings up 2nd down. Back to throw it. He lofts it deep, right sideline. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Now Boswell on to send this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Counterplay, Jones. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
From the 37. He's on the move. And he'll get it up to the 44. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down. Slot man in motion right. Jones trying the left side. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4. They kick the running back in motion. From midfield on 2nd down. This ball's cut by Bowers. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26. Now he'll throw off the play fake. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Trying getting that one to Brock Bowers. And it sets up 2nd down. A give left side to Jones. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of this. That was Micah Parsons making that play. To the air, 3rd and long. Pressure's there, and the steel curtain closes on him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB can run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there's none to be had. No escape route available this time.
Putting a receiver in motion. Looking to throw. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Finally see the return stopped. They're going to take over following the interception at the 45-yard line.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there.
The seating capacity is 65,000 at Ford Field, and we are right around that number today. A good crowd on hand and seemingly ready to go in the Motor City. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Now, Charles, you and I, we've done a lot of games together. Always seems like we're rehashing the same storylines. Turnovers, of course, always a big story. Quarterback play, running backs, yada, yada, yada. But getting ready for this one word kept coming to mind, and that's preparation.
Well, it's critical to be prepared. Physically, mentally. When you think about getting ready for an NFL game, you have to wonder, what will they throw at us that maybe we haven't seen before? 2-minute drill, maybe different things like that. Got to be prepared. You're exactly right.
Here's the former Auburn kicker Daniel Carlson to get this one started. And we are underway from Ford Field. Pushing his way through. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. They go play action. Young. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Just like that, it's a gain of 12 and a first down on their first play.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
To throw, here's Willis. He finds his man, complete. That's Gonzalez. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 14 yards that time for number 14. Well, only 3 plays in here, but really, Charles, a solid start for this offense, and now we'll see if they can continue their mission to end this drive in 6.
And I wonder if their play caller right now is reflecting on that last big play that they've had on this drive. Do you come back with something similar, or do you have a counter to it to kind of show it and go to something else and create?
And got his man complete. Touchdown, Detroit. Michael Irvin, 36 yards. And the Lions are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point splits the uprights. And that makes the score 7-0. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. Here we go on the return from the 1-yard line. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Jefferson moving in motion left. They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And he's just going to run right into that big old defensive end. And that play going nowhere. Willis. And Steve Smith hauls it in. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. The rookie from Colorado on target with that throw. They've got a first down. In motion, the tight end. Willis. Short throw caught by Bowers. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Here's a give to Jones running left. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Willis will look to throw it. That's into the hands of his tight end, Bowers. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now, and it's Las Vegas with the football, as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Willis looks to pass it here. On the move to his left. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. It'll go in the books as a sack and a loss of a yard, but more importantly, it leads to 4th down. They go play action with Willis. Sliding out of the pocket. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. 1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. Now Willis to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Devin Hester, a 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Raiders are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. Powering his way forward. But he gets it all the way down inside the 30. What a terrific return.
Well, that return gives them a golden opportunity to go out in front. How will the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
Ready, break. Go, Reed, go. All right, boys, let's keep it up.
Vaughn on 1st and 10. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down. The tackle there by Patrick Peterson. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. From the 21, here's the 2nd down and 6.
Let's go now.
Again, a run with Vaughn. Wiggles free. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
The tackle by Charles Winston. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
On the ground with Vaughn. And he is going to lose yardage here. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
On running plays, linemen, of course, have their assignments. That's expected.